When we're beginning to exercise, it's important that we make sure that we get the right movements in the right way. So the first movement we're going to work with for beginners to exercise is the squat to bench or standing from sitting. You can do this every day, every time you sit down and every time you stand up. So this is what we're going to do beginners to exercise. Okay, so when we stand up or sit down, we want to make sure that we keep the correct spinal posture, and we want to make sure that we engage our gluteal muscles in here in the correct way and our core muscles in here in the correct way. This is a really good way to get started with exercise, and it's something we can do that takes no extra time. There's no excuses with this one, guys. Okay, so when we sit down, if we keep our chest up and then sit down nice and slowly so that our bum lands on the chair. With my chest still up, my spine is in the right position. I have a little curve in here in my spine. And when I go to stand up, what I'm going to do is lean forwards with my chest, and then I'm going to push with my heels into the floor, and I'm going to squeeze my bum cheeks together and stand up like so. At the same time, we're going to do what we call a co-contraction, which is where we tense our core musculature, and that's going to enable our spine to stay stable. So the way we do this is we're going to push our bellies out as if we're going to tense them to stop somebody from punching us. So if we put our fingers in our sides here in the soft bit, above our hips, below our ribs, press in here, and then I push out with my belly, you can see that my fingers get pushed out as well. I want you to try this before you do this exercise so you know how to do it. So we're going to stand in front of the chair. We're going to keep our head up, shoulders square, chest up. I'm going to push my belly out. I'm going to sit down to the chair. What I'm also going to do now is to stand up. I'm going to lean forwards with my chest. I've got my belly pushed out, nice and strong. And squeeze to stand up. So every time you sit down or stand up, I want you to utilise this way of doing it. And this is going to start to train the right movement patterns in the muscles, and it's also going to get you into exercise without taking any time in your day. So we're going to do this for the first week. Every time you sit down and stand up, for the first week, I want you to do this.